Hi there, this is Connie Haxby, licensed clinical social worker, and today I want to talk about a type of therapy modality called brain spotting. Brain spotting is a wonderful way to tap into some deep trauma. It's kind of similar to EMDR, but very different than EMDR in the same way. With brain spotting, we continue to use the bilateral stimulation like we do with EMDR, if you're familiar with that type of therapy. With brain spotting, though, we use just the auditory. So you will be placing some headphones on your ears, and then a CD will be played, which goes back and forth with the sounds, and usually very calming, soothing sounds. I believe there are thunderstorms, ocean sounds, some pretty soothing music as well. So as that is going on and is tapping into that bilateral stimulation, what we're going to do is we're going to also use where you're putting your eyes in the process to tap into wherever those memories are stored in your brain. So if you think of your brain as this outer layer is where we do things such as talk therapy. So your cognitive behavioral therapy, your reframing, your very conscious thoughts are here in this outer layer. With brain spotting, what we're doing is we're sort of like opening up that brain, and we're looking to see where those memories and those traumas are stored. And the way that we pinpoint where those are stored are through your eye gaze. And so what we're doing is, if you think of it this way, so if you've ever been having a conversation with someone, and maybe you've even experienced this yourself, where someone is asking you a question and you're trying to recall a memory. So they say, well, when did that happen? And you say, well, I don't know. Was that second or third grade? I can't quite remember. What I'm doing with my eyes there is I'm looking at certain spots. So I'm trying to recall where that memory is stored. So when I'm saying, well, was that second or third grade? I can't quite remember. I am trying to locate where in my brain that memory is. So with brain spotting, it's the same thing. And how we do that is we use a pointer. And we say, okay, so let's say the issue that you want to work on is body image issues, for instance. So when you think about, when you think about this idea of not being comfortable in your own body, where do you feel that? And let's say it's in your chest. We would then go, okay, so where do you feel that activation in your chest the most? Do you feel it most when you look here? Do you feel it more when you look here? Or do you feel it more when you look over here? Okay. And we call it activation in your body. So the question is, where do you feel most activation? So do you feel more activated here, here, or here? Let's say you choose here. We would then take it vertical and say, okay, well, do you feel it more up here, in the middle, or down below? Let's say you feel that most activation here, okay? What we would then do is have you just focus on that spot, and then we would just tell you to notice where you're feeling that in your body, okay? And the big difference between this and EMDR, so with EMDR, the way that I do it anyway, is that we stop that process every minute to 2 minutes and check in verbally where you are with that, and you sort of recant what came up in your mind during those sets of EMDR. With brain spotting, I, as a clinician, am not so concerned about what the content is. If the content is important to you and you need to verbalize that and share that, absolutely, do that as part of your process. My question during the check-in process is going to be, what are you noticing in your body now? What are you feeling in your body now? Because your body knows. So think of it again this way. If you get a cut on your arm, you don't have to actively be looking and thinking about that cut in order for it to heal. Your body just knows that it needs to heal, and it knows how to heal, okay? So the same thing with brain spotting is that your body knows how it's healing and all that good stuff. So while your content of what's coming up is important to you, I'm concerned about where you're feeling that in your body, because that is going to tell me, what sort of healing process we're looking at. So if you tell me, well, it started in my chest and then it moved to my throat. Okay, notice that. And we might do another 5, 10, 15 minutes of you solely focusing on that spot. And again, just noticing what comes up, not being worried about what the outcome is, not being worried about, am I doing it right? All that kind of stuff. Just noticing where you're feeling it in your body, what's coming up, where it's taking you. Okay. So that, kind of in a nutshell, is what we're looking at with brain spotting. So, just being aware of where we're feeling things in our body. Again, as a clinician, I'm more concerned about what is going on with your body. Again, it's in my chest, it's in my throat, but it's a lot calmer. My disturbance level was a 10 when we started, and now it's at an 8. Great. That's a great indicator that things are moving along as they should. Okay. I'll be doing another video with hopefully a demonstration of this in the near future. So be looking for that. Again, the videos are not a way to treat or diagnose. Okay. So be looking for that video, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.